Celebrating its 25th anniversary, the Kingston Canadian Film Festival is the largest festival in the world dedicated exclusively to Canadian film. The 2025 edition takes place February 26th to March 2nd in downtown Kingston. Mark Garnez, Executive Director, is here today to tell us more about this highly anticipated event. Welcome, Mark.
Thanks for having me.
This is exciting. The Kingston Canadian Film Festival, and it's in its 25th year. How has it stayed so significant in this area?
Yeah, I think we've got to number 25 is amazing. There's, so many amazing festivals that we pay attention to that over the years that sometimes never make it to that number, and to think that our festival's got to this year, and especially through the last few years with everything that's gone on during the pandemic is remarkable. Yeah, I think it's our community support that we get through volunteers and our sponsors and our staff and our board. It's an effort on behalf of many different people that make it happen.
What is the main focus so that people bring their material to you?
So we're an all-Canadian film festival, so that sets us apart from basically all other festivals. So the filmmakers that we're showcasing, some of them are playing TIFF in Vancouver and some of the major festivals across the country, and a lot of them are submitting to us direct as well. And Kingston's now home to lots of filmmakers in this area. I'd say especially in the last 5 or 6 years for sure. Our angle is that it's all Canadian, and I think that we're not as big as TIFF or some or Hot Docs or some other festivals, but we have a really unique niche that sets us apart from other events, and I think has served us well.
It is absolutely amazing, the lineup. I don't know how you can decide who to see.
We obviously have feature films, which is probably our most popular program, but we also have something that's fairly unique to film festivals is short film programs too, which a lot of people wouldn't see otherwise. Within the short film programs, we have slots dedicated for youth and for locals. This year we have a music video program as well. We have 2 new programs this year for local documentarian filmmakers. Even within that, there's a lot you can see, and most of those are films that you're unlikely to see otherwise. And then I think what makes the festival really dynamic and unique is that we have other things like comedy and music and workshops and tons of special guests. Yeah, everything that we do, we try to tie back to Canadian film in some way.
Mention, if you will, some of the people that you will see in the films.
We're showing Sukyin Lee's new film. A lot of people might know her from Much Music. She was one of the famous VJs back in the day. Alan Cummings is in Drive Back Home, a comedy that we're showing. He's a British actor, obviously, but Canadian director. Michael Clowater. Our opening night film by Sophie Duras. Her film Antigone opened up our 2020 festival, so she's done quite well at KCFF. Even just more locally, like Bill Welichka is, a lot of people know him from the news in Kingston. He's actually starring in a film this year too. So we have Jeremy Hotz at the festival, Jay Baruchel, Carolyn Taylor from Baroness von Sketch, so a lot of recognizable names.
You mentioned on your website, which is incredible by the way, workshops, Q&As. How does all that tie in? So if you can't make it to see a film, you can go to a Q&A. What does that look like?
I mean, you could go to the festival and just go to the educational programming versus sitting down and watching films if you wanted to. We have a whole industry day at the festival. It's on Friday, March 1st, and so it's almost, I guess I would describe that as it's a little festival within the festival. So within the Creative Industries Day is there's choice within there, so you can either go to a director's panel or a writing panel, and the nice thing about it is it's actually all free.
Yes.
And it's from noon to about 6 p.m. on the Friday, Feb 28. And then, yeah, you mentioned the Q&As as well. So most of those are attached to a film, and the way, for anybody that's never been to a film festival before, you watch the film, and then at the end the director often comes out, answer questions from a moderator, but then the nice part is we'll always take questions from the audience too. So if you're a filmmaker or just interested in learning more about film, like they're very candid with the audience, and I don't know if they'll answer questions about your script or anything like that, but they'll answer a lot.
So the Kingston Canadian Film Festival is from February 26th to March 2nd. Is there anything else you'd like to add at the last minute of this interview?
I think a lot of people, even people that I know in Kingston that go to a lot of cultural events, maybe don't know what a film festival looks like if they've never gone, and wonder if they need to be, you know, like a cinephile or a film nerd and really know a lot about film. And it's not. It's a very approachable event. The films, you know, while we do have some that may be a bit more academic, on the whole, they're not. You know, they're just very approachable movies. A lot of them are all ages as well, and we do have content warnings for everything. But it's, I think, you know, don't be intimidated by coming to a film festival if it's something you've never been to before. We try to keep it very approachable for everybody. And you can get tickets on our website at kingcanfilmfest.com.
Mark, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us and telling us all about the film festival. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.